Gonna do a little experimenting here. Got some chicken breasts from Wally World, and $1.99 a pound. Now I've done this before, but not for what I'm doing it now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dehydrate. I'm not gonna spice it up or anything. Just dehydrate slices of the chicken breast, and then I'm gonna put them in a plastic jar with oxygen absorbers. And what I'll do is I'll check them every, I'd say, month or so to see. Well, first I'll dehydrate them, then rehydrate them to see how well they do in a recipe. Probably more probably well suited, better words. Probably better suited when you reconstitute your like Knorr packs and stuff like that. You would use the dehydrated chicken to put in the Knorr packs as you boil the water, and then it'll reconstitute the chicken. So I'll do that first, but and then if that works, what I'll do is I'll test a long-term storage, see how long they last with the oxygen absorbers inside the bottle. So I'm gonna slice them up. I'm not gonna make you watch that, and dehydrate them, and we'll be back when the dehydrator is full and the chicken's on the drying rack. I got the chicken cubed, and I'm trying different things here. So I just some of them I sliced them thick, some of them I sliced them thin, and I made strips. So to see how well they're gonna do, and we'll come back when they're dry.
Run a couple of things by you, man. It's nice. We had that cold, nasty weather and storms.
It's kind of a timely video. Darren at Mayhem Country Living is doing a video on what he recommends you should or you might want to do with some of that stimulus money. Me, I spent some bit on that. Just kidding. But it's a timely video because I'm in the middle of making a video about dehydrating chicken. You saw previously. And so this is what it looks like when it's dehydrated. I cut it in, well, you saw, I cut it in cubes and strips and stuff, and this is how it came out. And right in its current state, I'll take a little piece of it here. It is edible. Just like that. Kind of chewy, but pretty edible. It tastes like chicken. But it's it's very dry. So what I'm gonna do with it, well, what Darren suggests is to essentially get some food and put it away. But I dehydrated that chicken, and when I'm gonna try some experiments where I'm going to reconstitute it in some boiling water and try it out with some of these Knorr packs. And I had a previous video on how to long-term store these. They're usually on sale for $1, but I actually got these for 50 cents each. There was buy one get one free. So kind of watch your grocery stores for sales on these. When you're doing your regular grocery shopping, just go by the aisle that they have these in, and see if they have specials on them. But then, okay, here's the exciting conclusion of my dehydrated chicken. So I got these Knorr packs, and I put them in some used jars, or used and cleaned jars, and I put I think 2 in the big jars, 2 of the Knorr packs, and I cut the cooking instructions out and the ingredient list, and I taped them to the jar. Also labeled them so I know what's in them and when I jarred them. And again, this is just an experiment for now to see how long they keep. I might break one open in a year, see how it works, and if it's still good, I'll break the next one out in a and if it still works, if it's still good, I'll do some more. But for now, I've only got a few jars, and I put oxygen absorbers in them. I bought the oxygen absorbers on Amazon, and they seem to be still working. And the way I can tell that they're still working is if you have a plastic bottle, I put sugar in here, sucks in, and if you have the lids that have the little pop-up, you can tell the oxygen absorber works because the popping lid went down. And so I did not preserve these. What I'm going to do with this in a later video is I'm actually going to prepare a bag of the Knorr and reconstitute some of the chicken to see how it tastes. See if it does reconstitute. And remember, this is quote-unquote survival food or emergency food, so if it doesn't taste exactly like fresh chicken, well, it's food. Here's another jar of the Knorr. Here's a jar of just the chicken, and it's got oxygen absorbers in there. And I like the glass jars because you can see what's in them, and you can see that I put the O2 absorbers in there. The other thing I did was I put flour in some glass jars with the oxygen absorbers. For some reason this didn't pop down. I do have some other flour jars with the little pop-up lids, and they did pop down. So not sure why this didn't pop down, but flour usually keeps pretty long in and of itself, so I probably might break this one open next year on this date to see how well it does. So that's pretty much it. Save your jars if you live like in an apartment or on a fixed budget or something. When you buy some spaghetti sauce, and you can buy spaghetti sauce, the Walmart brand or even Ragu is like $1.50 a jar. And then save your jars, clean them real good. I usually put a drop of dishwashing liquid, shake it around. If you have a bottle brush, you can clean it out that way, and then just let them dry naturally. What you can also do is, if you have a dehydrator, I just put them sideways on the dehydrator like this, of course when they're empty, right? And then just kind of cover them like that. Yeah, there's a big gap, but it'll heat them up, help them dry out. And people who dry can, put them in the oven, so you can also put them in the oven to dry them out. So just all different ways. And this is just my experiment. You don't have to do it like this. I don't profess to know that this will work or not, so we'll see. Alright, dehydrating and jarring food for emergency purposes. This will probably last at least, I don't know, at least I can confidently say that even in these bags, if you just transfer containers even without the oxygen absorbers, these will last a while. Yeah, best if used by February 16, 22. So these will last a year. So this will at least last you a year. But they're a little more robust in these jars, and plus if you add the dehydrated chicken, you probably do want the oxygen absorbers in there. So that's all I got for now. Stay tuned for me rehydrating the chicken and preparing it with the Knorr pasta. So that's it. Little cowbell. Knorr bump.